Stop! Before your next job interview ends, there is one question that can quietly ruin everything, even if the interview went well. And no, it is not about salary. It is not about vacation days. Neither is it about work-life balance. It is a question that almost everyone asks because they think it is safe. And that question is, what are the next steps in this hiring process? This is the most common mistake at the end of a job interview, and it is killing your chances. Stop asking, what are the next steps? Welcome to Find Clarity with Kaduru. In this video, I will show you why that question weakens your position, what it signals to the hiring manager, and the one strategic question you should ask instead, one that instantly shifts you from an applicant to a top contender. Now listen, this is important. Asking about next steps is not wrong, don't get me wrong, but it can cost you leverage. Why? Because when you ask it, this is what the interviewer subconsciously hears. I am done here. I am waiting. Please tell me what happens to me next. This is a transactional question. It is about your timeline, your anxiety, and your outcome. And here is the painful truth. At the end of the interview, they are not deciding if you are nice. They are deciding if you think like someone who owns outcomes. This final moment is your last chance to shift from someone who wants the job to someone who already thinks like they have the job. Here is what most people don't realize. The interview doesn't end when they ask you, do you have any questions for us? That is actually the most strategic part of the entire conversation. Up until now, you have been selling yourself, but this is where best candidates flip the dynamic. They stop selling and start diagnosing. Hiring managers don't need more enthusiasm at this point. They need relief. Relief from unfinished projects, relief from missed targets, relief from problems they don't have time to solve in their busy schedule. And your final question should make them to stop and think, oh, this person gets it. So instead of asking about their process, ask about their priorities. Here is the exact question to ask. Save this, rehearse it, and use it. Based on our conversation today, what will you say is the single biggest priority for the person in this role in their first 60 to 90 days? And how will success be measured during that time? Let that land. This question does three powerful things at once. 1. It signals ownership. You are already thinking about performance, not permission. 2. It forces clarity. They can't hide behind vague job descriptions anymore. You will get real expectations. 3. It makes you unforgettable. While everyone else asks about culture or perks or position packaging, you ask about impact. You get it? Here is why this matters, especially if you have ever left an interview thinking, I don't know if I've said the right things. When they answer this question, they are giving you something incredibly valuable, the blueprint to win. They are telling you what success actually looks like in the organization, not in theory, but in practical, in reality. Most candidates never get this information or opportunity, but you just did. Now, here is the advanced move. This is where you separate yourself from others. Once they answer you, flip it back. Say, so just to make sure I am understanding correctly, if I can deliver priority A and ensure metric B is stable within the first 90 days, that will be considered success, right? This does something subtle but powerful. You are not just asking if you can do the job. You are confirming how you will succeed in it. That moment creates confidence, not hype, not charm, but real confidence. If interviews make you nervous, here is what I want you to remember. Confidence doesn't come from having the perfect background. It comes from knowing where you are going. And this question proves you are already thinking like someone who belongs in the room. Use it to your own advantage and to replace uncertainty with clarity. If this video helped you to think differently about interviews, subscribe for more career clarity. And tell me in the comments what interview questions has stressed you out the most. Let's break it down together. Thank you for watching and compliments of the season.